EF0STER, Baltimore, Maryland, city, east side. Yeah.
With all the hoes
SMG.
and a rack of skinny clothes.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you said?
Nah, I don't do that.
Isn't that what you
Hey, don't
said?
put me out there like that. I'm good.
It's your project?
I'm just saying. Cold pizza coming soon. That's what I'm saying.
All right. So let the people know what part of the DMV that you're repping, because it's not a traditional part of DMV.
Yeah. So I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, east side, Willow, York Road. I grew up there my whole life, and that's what I represent, and that's who I'm going to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know with your music, you've been in Baltimore, you've been all over the DMV.
Yeah.
And what would you say as far as music scenes, what is the difference between like when you come out to DC and when you're in Baltimore?
I have my own like following, which I love and I appreciate.
Right.
It's a lot. It's a fan base that a lot of people don't tap into. Around, I've been in Jersey, I've been in Rhode Island, I've been in Miami, I've been in Connecticut. So it's like those group of people that a lot of people don't tap into, and I feel like I have a bigger demographic than just Baltimore, and I appreciate my Baltimore everything, and
Yeah,
just
see, you
to
brought
be able
your
to reach
people out
out,
with
yeah,
you.
to be able to branch out is always a big thing.
What did you find in Rhode Island? That's not a state that you hear about a lot.
Yeah, Rhode Island, because I went to school there.
Okay.
And
What school?
I went to Rhode Island University.
Okay.
I played sports there, and the thing is that when I was actually playing sports at Rhode Island, I always knew I wanted to pursue music, but I was playing football, and I knew if I was to take any money for doing music, that my football would be over.
Right.
So I always had to, find a way to express myself through music. So I ended up being in the school fight song.
Okay.
And so every time we won a game, they played my song.
Right.
And it was the black and yellow Wiz Khalifa. I just turned into the school colors, and it was like that was everything. Yeah.
So how is that, seeing your whole school sing your song?
That's kind of what sparked my it gave me that extra energy.
Right.
I'm like, whoa, like people love this song. Like people love to hear me rap. Like
Right.
That's when I knew. Like it's like 4,000 to 20,000 people listening to it, and they all like, they like it. So I'm
Right.
like, I could do this for real. So that's
Right,
where I
right.
kind of sparked me. Right there.
Okay. So music wasn't always in your background. Like you said, you were in football.
Right.
So it wasn't until that time that you got into music. Were you always writing?
I was always writing. I was always doing music. It's just that I got to that point where it got to the masses, and then I knew I could really do it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about your new project coming up, Cold Pizza.
So my new project, Cold Pizza. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Yes, sir. All right. So my new project, Cold Pizza, is coming out hopefully this summer, September. We're aiming for September.
Okay.
So Cold Pizza is it's a metaphor for. I've been around for a while. Is that cold pizza is like that food that everyone loves, and you can eat it any type of time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I always had that that talent to appeal to the masses, and cold pizza. So you're heating it up. I feel like you are heating me up. Like
Right.
I'm heating up, and I feel like this is the time for us to really break through and let people know what Bully Movement and SMG and EF0STER is all about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I listened to your project before that, 25 Summers.
25 Summers, y'all.
And which is on iTunes and Spinrilla. Everyone should definitely check
Hey, yo,
it
get
out.
that 25 Summers on Spinrilla. It's on iTunes. It's on all social, everything you find your music on. You gotta cop that. That's gonna be something that can set the base for you. Listen to like the next project, so it'll make sense once you hear Cold Pizza come out. So I need y'all to go download that as soon as you can. 25 Summers.
Yes. So when I did listen to that project, it made me feel like it gave awesome summer vibes. It made me feel like, I don't know, kind of warm and ambitious.
It give you a vibe, like,
Yes,
and
it's
that's what I
like
was trying to aim to do.
The perfect vibe.
That's what's
So
up. Thank you.
how do you create that, like, in your mind for someone who is that artist at home just using their computer, trying to do their own thing to create something that
Right.
gives someone that vibe. Like, what are some things now that you're looking retrospect, like, if I didn't have this and this and this, I would have never created that vibe.
Yeah, that's what it was. Just us. Like I really felt like when I first started music, like I was in my mom's basement, and you know what I'm saying, I was like, I'm gonna be a rapper. Like I'm gonna make sure
Right.
that I perfect my craft and I do whatever I gotta do. And I think I stayed within my own mindset. I wasn't listening to nobody else, and I was doing my own thing. And that's how I created my own sound. I tried to stay in my own mind, basically.
Right.
Like this is what I grew up to. This is the sound I like, and I stuck to that.
Okay. Let's quiet down a little bit in the back. So, is it? Can you hear me? Okay. So, I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. We were talking about 25 Summers and creating that vibe. Now, even though you said you were listening to your own stuff, are there any artists that, you know, you feel like you can relate to or that are similar to your vibe? Because I know what artists I thought of when I heard your music, so I want to see if I'm right.
Well, I grew up on Jay-Z because I love his storytelling, and Biggie as well. So I think I get the mechanics from those group of guys, the rappers, and then I was always intrigued with the style, the sound of like the Cali music, and I always kind of like gravitated to that. And
Yes, absolutely.
that was kind of my thing always. So like Kendrick these days and Nipsey Hussle, and I love those type of guys because they give me that vibe that I grew up to like now. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I kind of gravitated to. But the rap side of it is definitely Jay-Z, Biggie, and mostly East Side rappers.
Right.
So it's kind of a perfect blend of the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely felt like Cali production vibes.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm glad you.
So-
Yeah, that's what we was aiming for too.
Absolutely, you guys hit it right on the nose. So building a team that can create that, is this like childhood friends? I know you and Jordana working together. Is it just you two, or?
Oh no, it's a group of friends, it's a group of family.
Okay.
SMG that we just signed to maybe a month ago. So we got a backing behind us now. So we just kind of reaching out to different platforms and different people, producers that no one heard before, so we can create a vibe that no one heard. And we do that because people reached out to us because we weren't the regular Baltimore vibe that you would hear all the time, and we was always the outcast.
Okay.
So now that we given a chance to show our talents, we gonna do the same for those people who hasn't been heard as well.
Right.
So we always reaching to people who hasn't been heard, but I love that sound and they have a different vibe about them.
Okay.
I'm not reaching for the top heads all the time. I'm reaching for the people who hasn't been heard, just like I haven't been heard.
Do you think that makes it easier with collaborating with other artists?
I mean, it don't make it easier, but I mean, the more people that know about your music, the easier it is.
Right.
The more you get out there, it's easy to connect with people. But that's always good. Like when you get in the studios, it's a vibe. Like if you vibe with the person and y'all have the same mindset and y'all can create a dope ass song, and then that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your hope for the Baltimore DC or the Baltimore music scene, and
man.
Where you see it going?
I talk about this a lot. What I see for like DC, Maryland, Baltimore, Virginia, everything, I feel like we can be like Atlanta. We can be Atlanta. We need to support each other. We have so many artists in this area that is dope, like crazy dope, that can like compete with anybody on the mainstream.
Right.
And for some reason, like places like this is like the dopest thing ever because it gives the platform for people who's not as heard as like for the 92 Qs and the WKYS and WKYS, like the people that from other places get played all the time.
Right.
There's so many people here that's so dope that we can like run the whole radio station ourselves if we really want to play our artists, and we could be just as fly and dope as those people that we hear all around the world. So hopefully we can like all collaborate and just build a market around the DMV area.
Do you think people are still fueling that fake feud between Baltimore and like Maryland, DC area? Like even I was on Instagram the other day, and it was comedians
Yeah.
arguing,
Yeah.
like comedians that are up and coming that are all doing their thing right now.
Yeah.
And one of them, a Baltimore person, said that DC people talk funny, and it's like.
Yeah.
DC people attacked.
See,
like it was crazy.
Right, I can't get into that because I've been other places.
Right.
And they used to say I talk funny. Like I'm from Baltimore and they say I talk funny. So how would I look like coming at somebody at DC? Like I know what it feels like to be like, oh yo, you sound country as hell.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm from the country? I thought I was in the middle or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know I was like country until they told me. So I'm like, so I don't get into that. Like, I don't understand it. I don't feel like it's uplifting to the area. But they funny niggas though. Like,
Right.
they supposed to get people to laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But as far as rappers, I don't see rap beef between Baltimore and DC as much. Like one of my favorite rappers in this area is Shy Glizzy. Like,
Okay.
I love Shy Glizzy. I like the way he rap. One of my first shows I opened up for Fat Trell.
Okay.
Like, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? These dudes are dope to me. So
Right.
I didn't even see it as DC. I just seen it as dope artists doing and repping where they from, which is the same thing I do. So I just don't see the difference.
Right.
So that's some old head beef, man.
Yeah, like I don't know about that shit.
It
We,
is,
you know what I'm saying? We don't beef no more. We got Tekashi 6ix9ine, you know, on Instagram talking about everybody. So we're, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what that shit is about for real. I just
Right.
think, yo, we need to start focusing on like, yo, if you fuck with that nigga, man, you fuck with him. Cause you know a lot of shit going in the streets that people gone here today, gone tomorrow. Yeah, we gotta like really, you know, appreciate the people when they here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I want to hear where you from.
Positivity.
That's where I got on. That's how I got on the Cali music. Like, yo, Cali sound dope as shit.
Yes.
I don't know shit about the Crips and the Bloods, but goddamn, like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? That culture is like was something that we don't have over here. When I was young, like I was like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Right.
And I was like, damn. And that's how that's how you influence people. Like they on some shit that you not on.
Right.
And that's how you get inspired and you do your own thing.
Mixing
and I don't understand how
cultures
you
and
can hate on
backgrounds.
somebody else.
Right.
That's what I'm about.
No, definitely need to spread love and unity, and you know, I'm happy that you guys came all the way out
Yeah.
here and showed love.
It wasn't that far.
Jordan, it's not, and people act like it's a road trip. So I'm happy that you said that
Yeah.
live on air. It's
Yeah.
not that far.
Not that far.
You know, and I've never really been to Baltimore like that, so I guess I could do
That's-
that
Come
too.
out.
That's weird.
Y'all gotta bring me out.
That's
y'all
weird.
gotta bring me out.
Got you.
Yeah, it's 30
Next
minutes.
show.
We show love, man. So,
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely come out there.
Now for you, Jordan. So we go back to the corporate trap, okay?
Right.
So how do you go from regular 9 to 5, sitting behind a desk, to now you're in the music industry doing your thing with artists that are getting signed to labels and y'all are doing shows?
I mean, it was definitely a process.
Okay.
You know, I'm still behind the desk. I'm still working a 9 to 5. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? It's
Real, we
definitely
still gotta grind.
It's
That's
a
real.
grind. Like, yeah, we not at the top yet. We
Right.
still climbing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So from there, like how you was talking about people, you know, the artists that are making records and tapes in their basement and all that.
Right.
When I was there with you, that was me and him.
Right,
We was
right.
in his mom's basement every
Okay.
night. Like I was leaving from DC, coming home, meeting up with him, making the next track, trying
Right.
to see what we could do, making 25 Summers, working on Cold Pizza, things like that. So, I mean, it's just a grind. Like I had a vision, I saw a goal. Me and him was, you know, on the same page, and it worked out. Like
Right.
over time, I linked up with our CEO Damon, and you know, we started SMG, Starlight Music Group, and it kind of went from there. We all were kind of on the same page, so it's a family type thing. We all
Okay.
help each other, we market each other, and you know, we all behind Ellis right now. So
Okay.
yeah, it kind of happened like that.
Is it hard working with family and building something from the ground up?
It definitely can be. You know, everybody says
Yes,
don't
it
mix, don't mix business and family, things of that nature. So I mean, we've had our times, we've had our things of that nature, but it's all business. We've been doing this for a while. it's a growing experience. We learn,
Right.
and you know, we grow from there. And
You get better.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we
You
get
definitely get better.
What's the biggest takeaway that you take from it looking back when, you know, you were on your hustle going back and forth from DC to Baltimore, doing the corporate thing, the basement thing?
I would say the biggest takeaway right now is that we appeal to a broader mass now.
Right.
We're getting seen by a lot more people. You know, like we used to be doing shows in basements. Like we were I don't even know how to describe the
Yeah,
type
like-
moves we were trying to make just to
Right.
get our sound out there, just to get our name out there, you know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
just appeal to some people. And I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie, like back home, back in Baltimore, it's a kind of closed circle.
Right.
A lot of people aren't open to new sounds and to a new direction in our city. And
Yeah.
that's something we had to fight against. You know,
Right.
he doesn't sound like the average Baltimore rapper or Baltimore artist. So
Right.
Yeah.
that was definitely a hill that we had to climb up. But, you know, we kept pushing. We broadened our horizons, we broadened our masses, and now we're here, you know?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For me, it was, it really is. A lot of people, it's like people say it all the time, like yo, hard work pays off, and they say that shit all the time, like. And as a kid, like they say that stay in school, like you be like shut up, school whack.
Right.
Like, and you hear that, but when you start really like dedicating yourself to your craft and really trying to like make something of yourself, and you really see you grinding on each level, and to the point where like you step outside and like yo, you heard that shit before? You heard my shit before?
Right.
It's like you get to that point where you just like rap, like you said, and just you rap and you just putting stuff out for your family. Like I used to make songs like yo, I just put it for my brother, like yo, listen to this, and then if he liked it, nigga, I was on.
Right.
If he liked it, I was up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's to the masses where thousands of people hearing it, and then it's like, damn, like this is what I've been trying to do the whole time. So you really start instilling to yourself like, damn, if I just put the work in, this can happen for you.
Right.
And it's nothing like it until you see it. So now I'm like one of them old motherfuckers that came to my school and be like, yo, hey, yo, stay in school and like, yo, work hard and it'll pay off. And it sounds
Right.
crazy, but it's real though.
Right,
Like,
right.
it's crazy real. And it's
Right.
like when they say it to you and you saying it to other people, I hope they take it and really try to do it because it's real stuff.
But you know, with a lot of hustles and a lot of encouragement, people tell you, oh, stick to it and
Yeah.
all of that, but they don't
Keep
tell
grinding.
you how you're going to be feeling
Yeah.
when you're sticking to it.
Yeah,
Like how
yeah.
many times you're going to feel discouraged,
Yeah.
how many times you're going to be scared,
Yeah.
how many times you're going to think it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So, you know, just more encouraging words
Yes.
where
They work.
people can relate to you when they're at their lowest point, because it's right when you feel like you want to quit that something pops
Yeah,
off where
yeah.
it's like, you know,
Really got to stick to it. That's
Right.
what it really is. You just got to stick to it no matter what people say. You just got to stick to it. But the thing is, you really got to love it, though, at the same time.
Yep,
I think
that's
the key.
important, too.
You really got to love it. Like, a lot of people just be rapping because they think rapping is the cool thing to do, or doing whatever you do. They just think it's the cool thing to do. But if you really love it, you can fight through all the hate, and you can fight all through, like, not feeling like you're that good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you really love it, you'll stick to it and get better at the end of the day.
Right.
So that's the key. You got to love what you do so you can make it to a point after that. Yeah.
that's what's up.
Yep.
Jordan, is it hard to give him constructive criticism? Because, you know, sometimes you can't tell a local rapper that his song is some trash. And sometimes people will send me songs and be like, what do you think? And I'm going to tell the truth. Like,
Honest.
okay, this chorus, you could have done better. And they will get mad.
I will say it's probably easier for me and him coming from our background. We met in high school.
Right.
We played football together. He was my quarterback.
I was nice.
You know, so
Nice as shit.
like we always were criticizing each other as far as like what we could do better, plays, things of that nature. And when I got introduced to E on a music level, on a business level, we were always on the same page. Like,
Right.
We were always, when we first met, we talked. You know, I told him I was looking to manage an artist, and you know what he was trying to do. It clicked instantly. It was like, you know, we're brothers at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not hard. He trusts me.
Right.
I will say that. I do know that he trusts me as a manager.
Yeah.
And there are times where we've disagreed about, you know, which direction to go or
Yes.
how he feels about a song or,
Yes.
you know, et cetera. But at the end of the day, we bring it full circle,
That is correct.
compromise, and we do what we got to do to make it work.
Yep.
You're lucky. You have people
I am
behind
lucky.
you that love
Yep.
you like that.
Yep. And I keep my family close to me, so I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know who's around me at all times. So
Right.
I know that people who are around me really cares about what I believe in, and they believe in it too. So that's important. Yep.
Right. All right. Time for some spice.
Nice, spice.
We're going to play a game,
Spice.
okay?
What?
These are questions, and it
Hold
it
up,
can
these sex
be,
cards?
No, not yes
They say cuff
and
on
no.
them. Like, I don't know.
Cuff as in, okay, I didn't create them, so
All right,
I'm not
all
even
right,
going to say what the
whatever,
cuff is
all
about.
right.
But it's not like,
Nothing
Just-
crazy.
Pussy.
I'm good. I'm right. We are.
We're going to jump in for real.
Yeah, we
okay,
good.
bet. Pick a card, any card.
Any card? I
And
was
you
looking
can
at this
pass
one.
it to me and I'll read it.
You want to I'm supposed to look at it?
No.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
Fuck, you know I'm bad with this shit.
We gotta
Dumbass shit.
get to know the other side, you know?
Okay, all right.
What's your real name?
What's my real name?
Mm-hmm.
Ellis.
Ellis. Okay, so we're talking to Ellis now.
Okay, we talking to Ellis.
Yes.
Fuck.
How soon is too soon to ask for a threesome?
Oh shit.
Y'all really jumping right into it, huh?
He picked it. It's all types of questions. He picked it.
What's too soon?
Yes.
I mean, that kind of that's based on the female, right?
Well, you tell us.
Well, I think it's based on the female. If the female is down for a threesome, I mean, I'm not gonna like say no. I don't think.
But how, you have to
Let's wait
ask
till
her.
next
So
week.
how would you
Like-
know that you can ask her?
Huh?
You are the one who's asking her. So when would you
Oh,
be
I'm
like, all
asking.
right,
Oh, I'm
bet I
asking
can
the
ask
question.
her?
Oh shit.
1 week, 1 month, 6 months
I mean, ideally it'd probably be 6 months. 6 months.
of being together.
Oh, I gotta be with her.
So how are you gonna ask her? You guys have to have something going on. You're not just gonna ask a stranger.
I mean, if I'm with her, then it's probably within like 6 months because I had to get to know her and see what she like.
Okay.
But if I'm just like, if I just know she like,
Wild.
she wild and she out there, now I'm just going, hey, what about?
What's up?
What's up with? It's different. It's different. It's always about the situation at the same time. I
Okay.
think
It's the caliber of female that determines the
the
time.
caliber. Yeah, the caliber.
All right.
Don't you can be high caliber and still do that though. Don't get that. That's not no like.
No, I'm
you ain't
saying
put-
in the length
Don't
of time
threesome
to
shame
ask.
right now.
No,
Don't-
I'm not threesome shaming.
Okay.
I'm not threesome shaming.
All right.
I'm just saying
It happens, you know what I'm saying?
hoes get asked quicker than nice girls. Is what you're saying.
Ain't no such thing as no hoes. It's just
All right.
girls that
Next
try-
question. Next question.
All right, go ahead.
Pick a card. Jordan, you want to pick one?
Yeah, I'll pick one. Let me see
All
what
right.
we got.
I got the hard one. I ain't like that one.
Let's take this one.
I feel like that somebody asked me that just yesterday.
Have you bought a bottle in the club just to get a female's attention?
No,
You lying.
I'm not.
That's high as shit though. Like these like $300 for something I can get for $24.
That kills me every time.
I never understood.
And then gratuity be like $75.
I'm not a chaser. Like I'm not that
Okay.
type of dude.
Big
Like,
money.
I'm not saying it like that. That's just not my vibe. Like I ain't.
Right.
I'm not a chaser. Like I ain't gonna do all that just to try to get your attention. Like I mean, if you feel my vibe, then we gonna link. Like we gonna, you know.
Hold up, y'all buying those
to each
bottles?
other.
Y'all buying those? I don't know. Y'all buying those bottles?
Somebody in here.
Y'all ain't nobody no bottles? Nobody buying no bottles?
Yeah, all right.
No bottles buying? He buying the bottle. Him right there buying the bottle. Right there. He buying the bottle. He buying.
I think, me personally, I think there has been a time in every man's life where they've bought a bottle to look cool.
From the liquor store.
Let's keep it real.
From the liquor store.
Not in the club. So you want to be that guy in the club that doesn't have a drink?
From the liquor store.
So you're a let's down all these shots.
Let's get drunk in the
before we
parking lot and then walk in this
Okay.
motherfucker.
All right, we're clear.
True.
Next question. We're gonna do
Oh,
one more.
I got
for
one
you.
more. I do this one because it's all the way on the side.
All right.
Thank you, go
That's gonna be
ahead.
the worst one, bro.
I'm stupid.
After a breakup,
Oh, shit. This is
Never
set up.
think
This is good.
after a breakup, is it better to cut all ties or stay in touch?
Ooh. It's well. All right. You want to hear the wrong answer and the right answer?
What's the Ellis answer?
The Ellis answer is probably gonna be the wrong answer.
Okay.
The wrong answer is to keep in touch, just in case you can't find something better than the one.
Are you kidding me?
No, that's the real answer.
Are you kidding
That's
me?
the real answer.
All right, keep it real. I don't want you to tell me no lies, so keep it real.
All right, the real answer is to keep in touch, like on the gram or something. And then if your like dating life don't go as well, and then she not doing well either,
Hey,
you like,
big head.
well, we shouldn't be out in the streets, yo. We should just get back together. We did the wrong thing.
Right.
And then, but the right answer is to cut all ties, because then it could get messy if you do find the right person. But you talking to me when I'm like this, because I'm
So now, in your keeping in touch
Okay.
scenario.
Why you giving me these answers? Shit.
And you're keeping in touch scenario, what happens when she's still an option and your situation is looking real dry,
Ooh.
but hers is flourishing?
Then you go to the studio and drop this song, Never Thinking About You, that I'm gonna perform tonight.
Perfect
because
segue.
You gotta let them know, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I'm doing me, and I'm never thinking about you.
Okay. Even though
That's
you're
what
still
it is.
keeping in contact.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jordan, your last question.
Nah, I ain't choosing your question. You got the wild.
I had a
card,
bad experience with these
Yeah.
cards. I need these though.
Do you wait for the other person to say I love you first, even if you already feel it?
Not necessarily. I've said it first. Before.
Okay.
Say it into the mic.
So everybody can hear you.
I couldn't hear you. He said it first, guys. He said it first.
But nah, I don't think. Me personally, I don't go by those type of rules or anything. I
Right.
mean, if that's how I feel, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good way to figure out where you at with somebody. Like, if you come that far, you know, if you feel comfortable enough saying it to that person, then all right, we gonna see where we at tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
when I tell you this, it is what it is.
Would you be hurt if they didn't say it back?
It depends.
If you really
I've had
loved
somebody
them?
not say it back to me.
Ugh. And was it like a dagger?
A little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to roll with the punches.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches.
Yeah.
Everything.
I'll tell you I love you first. I'll tell you I love you every day.
Yeah.
If I love you, I love you.
That's what's up.
You
Yeah,
know?
I feel you.
Life is too short.
Mother chocolate.
Exactly.
Yes, mother chocolate.
Speaking that knowledge.
Mother chocolate.
Spreading love.
There you go.
Okay.
All love.
All right. So, speaking of love, Never Thinking About You. That's what you're going to perform in a second.
Yeah.
Give us some background on that. Somebody broke your heart?
Shit, I knew you was gonna ask that. All right, look. All right, so Never Think About You is based around, like what I was saying, like when you trying to move on to the next, you gotta let the person that you broke up with know that you're not thinking about them.
Right.
But it's fucked up because I got put it in the song, and then it kind of says that I am thinking about you. But
Right.
if they listen to the song, they be like, this nigga not thinking about me.
Right.
So it's kind of like weird. But
Thought about her enough to tell her that you ain't thinking about her.
right, that's the only way I can say
Alright.
it without saying it, but I said it.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with you 100%.
Yeah, that's how I gotta do it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Yeah. It's complicated. That's what they always say.
Okay. So where can the public meet you
Or
or follow you?
They can follow me on everything. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, wherever you listen to music, whatever app you have on your phone. Social media, Facebook, Instagram at EF0STER, EF0STER. Just the O and the S is the 0 and the 2. And you follow me on there, and that's like that on everything. So you just follow me on everything, basically.
Okay. Anything you want to leave the people with?
Just off the spirit of like, whatever you love to do, and I represent the bully movement. I got plugged the bully movement. The bully movement is what we've been doing for years, for almost like 10 years now. We got some dope artists that's about to break from the bully movement, and they probably gonna be bigger than me. Like they gonna be bigger than everything. They just talented, and they are part of the bully movement because I feel as though they just dope as shit, and I'm a fan of them. One of them in the building right now, Anwar in the building. That dude,
Shout out
Anwar
to
right there.
Anwar.
That dude, you put a beat on, he rap into any damn beat you put on, and he gonna make it sound like a top 5 song in the goddamn world. I swear.
Anwar, we're gonna have to hold you to that.
I swear to God, like he's the dopest dude I've ever met. So Bully Moon is an acronym. Before useless luxuries, love yourself. So that's BULLY. Before useless luxuries, love yourself. And I say that because if you get into whatever you love for the wrong things, you will never succeed. You gotta go into anything you do with straight love and not worried about what you can get from it.
Right.
So that's what the Bully Movement stands for, and that's what I represent. And we're coming for you guys on 2018 and into the future.
SMG, we up.
SMG, we up, man.
All right, this is Mother Chocolate. This was our Lit Beyond DMV segment with Hustle 5 Ways. Shout out to EF0STER. Shout out to Jordan for coming from Baltimore, showing love. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys come back soon. Y'all stay tuned. After a short little break, live performance. So, DJ.
Thank you.
All right.
You ready to go?